Daddy Chick achievements. Work hard. Play harder.
Hello, my weird and wonderfuls. Welcome back to part 3 of
Very cool.
Return to Grace. Here we're gonna head left when we've examined the icicles.
That's a lot of ice. I wonder if that's going to be a problem. You wouldn't build a system like this if you didn't need to move a lot of people, which bodes well for finding something cool at the other end. This must be the transit
This
control room.
is the
Looks like
controls.
here.
We can examine
No power?
those.
There is no current running
This
to
panel that I've just passed,
Control will
we
be
will
required to
interact
reroute
with.
power.
And you
We're
defied
going
my
to
wishes
examine
to tell the
both of
solar
these
system of my
chairs
I'm just looking for answers,
for
boss.
an
return.
achievement.
I am the only answer.
Control? Fine. Where's the electrical access for the room?
To the left of the rear door. But as I said, you will need control to reroute power to the console.
This era of electronics is dead simple. Won't hurt to take a look. This looks like a welder's jetpack. It's been disassembled for some reason. This one looks to be in working
This is
order.
the chair we will use later. We're going to head back inside now with this achievement. Here to the right of us, we're just going to
This
bash
should show
the
power
buttons
sources
any
for its
old
various
way.
systems. Well, nothing in the room is on standby.
As I'd said,
I'm gonna have to look at the breakers. My dad worked on older machines for a living. They're not predictable things. They have quirks.
I sense that there is joy in this work for Addie.
well, I can tell you there is no joy running to any of those breakers.
Sometimes a good whack will knock something into place.
It's worth a try.
Well, there's your problem right there. Someone's removed the entire power relay.
As I told you,
So why can't Control help us? Isn't he programmed to serve humans?
He's more accustomed to tasks like maintaining power grids across entire planets, while I'm very much attuned to the needs of individuals.
What about you, Logic?
I apparently offer wisdom to the wind,
You activated Control and Empathy.
for all the good that did us.
Is there another configuration we can call on?
Grace's core processors contain only these 3 systems.
Can you combine the systems? Take the edge off Control with a little empathy?
I suppose it's possible, but there's no telling what the outcome of something like that would be.
Could it be any worse than Control?
It can always be worse.
It sounds like a wonderful idea, Addie.
You're right. What do I know? Don't blame me if he turns out to be a murderer.
Addie?
Yep, it's me.
Great! What are we doing again?
We're powering up pods.
So, you want to hotwire this thing?
Yes, please.
Alright. Rerouting is good to go. You can meet me at the breaker panel.
Okay, so now that dialogue, that very long dialogue, has finished. We can go back to this panel
You got it.
and click all the switches
I'm Pal?
and do the
Call you
same
Pal.
with the ones above.
Breakers look good. Now you can push the buttons that turn on the different systems. Power's up. I'll let you do the honors.
Now we can go to the
Here
controls.
we go.
Oh, that's not good. I'm so sorry, Addie. I thought I would have enough power to do this for you. It seems so important for you to ride in a pod.
I think the track is just jammed with ice.
Ice? You'd think I would be able to handle a little ice.
It's okay. Is there some kind of de-icing system or something?
I don't know.
There is not.
All right, let's look for something to deal with the ice.
So we're going to do a little bit of
This should be
flying in a
promising.
moment.
Would it be heavy enough to smash the ice?
Maybe. But I'm more interested in what that welding gun might do to the ice. All right, pal. Let's try this one on for size.
Now with
So,
this
what's it gonna do
torch,
exactly?
Oh, I think you're gonna
the
like
longer
it.
you hold it
Is that a
down,
welder?
the more
See if it
unsteady
still
it
works.
seems to get. So it's not actually my
Look at
bad
that.
aiming on this
Little blue
section,
light.
That's
although
nice.
some of it will be.
Are you able to control this?
But
For you,
yes,
I
do
can
not
definitely try.
Can you open
overdo
fuel
it
throttle
too
for the
much.
torch?
But we'll
Okay.
be cleaning or clearing up, I should say, or
I like
defrosting,
that.
melting.
What is it?
That's a
It's called an
better
icebreaker,
word.
pal.
We'll
Any
be
idea where
melting
the flight
3
controls went?
sections up here.
Someone removed them.
Shouldn't take too
Okay.
long.
I can take control if you like.
You know how to fly this?
Looks pretty easy. Stuff shoots out the back and you get thrown up into the air.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh! It's working! We can fly!
Easy, pal.
Well, where do you want to go?
Alright. If you can move me to the pod, we can have a look at the ice. And, pal, it's super important that you don't cut the engines or move too fast. I don't want to get hurt.
I know, but it's great, isn't it?
Yep. As long as you don't kill me. Alright. This should be close enough.
It's so bright and warm.
Just hold me steady. I think that's good. Let's have a look at the rest of the track.
You got it. As long as you're not using the fire shooter, flying is pretty easy.
Just keep it up, literally. There's more ice here on the right. Whoa, hold it steady.
Sorry.
Let's keep going.
On it.
And this last bit here. Now you've got the hang of it.
This is so cool. It's like the best day of my life.
Well, I'm afraid we're almost done. I think that's it. Do you think you can get me back?
Yeah, I know. You got stuff to do.
That's fun, pal.
Okay, so now
Pretty
that's
good team,
done,
right?
the pod can come
I like
down,
that
the
we're able to burn
elevator
ice while flying.
Me
thingamajig.
too. Okay, I'm gonna bring down the pod.
So with the controls, then it will come down to the right of us. I do go left, but we need to go right.
So, where are we heading again?
I will be able to
Achievement
obtain access
time.
schematics once we reach the next level.
You think we'll see any dead bodies?
Hope so. Do you know if the pod
We're at
system has
the
stops along
halfway
way?
point of this guide.
We are arriving at the track terminus now.
This looks like a settlement. Can't believe how well preserved it is.
You think people could be alive in there?
You should really consider thinking before you speak. And then consider not speaking.
Logic. As long as life support is functional, it's not entirely impossible that someone's taken up here.
Or they could be zombies.
So
Well, that's
interact
helpful.
with the panel
I'll
to the
sit down
right.
now.
Don't you
I think
dare.
this is the
We might
backward
need help.
sea, where
Ooh,
we
more
can make
buttons.
You really are unburdened
no
by your dead
mistakes on this one.
What's the pattern?
We have to do it in a certain amount of moves.
Huh?
And
So
Very well.
make
You
sure
might call it
you
a
don't make
backwards
a mistake, and
or
if you
Z.
do,
And
quit
you'll need
out
to
and
make
load
the full
back
width
in.
of the height
Although,
of the panel.
oh yeah, this is just after a save point,
Just
so
having
yeah,
Pal
you
run
should
things
load
down
up
around
not far
makes
from
things
here.
a
So,
little stupider.
but try to do it on your
If we
first
did
run.
switch
We're
Pal
doing a
off, I
backwards
could always switch
Z.
it back if we need to burn something.
There.
Pressurize to the left of the door.
I've been thinking about why anyone
Achievement
would want
time.
Grace to be shut down. And I wonder if there could have been a flaw in her base programming.
Like what?
Control and empathy programming divert valuable processing power away from cognitive
Okay,
ability.
so
Which
in
way are they
here,
going?
we need
big
to
colourful doors.
interact with the
As I was
main door.
saying, empathy
Although
interferes
it's
with
the door
practical
to the left
decision
we need,
making.
but we
Control
should
is order.
interact with
You
as
are
much
a 4-year-old.
Please stop.
things as possible. But in front of this statue is, can't remember what it is, a plaque.
It says Keeper Roscoe.
So examine that.
She looks like a keeper.
There'll be some editing because I was running around
do you
like
suppose
just
Keeper
trying
is?
to look for stuff
Must
that
have been
wasn't
a
there.
revered title if the
So
statue was made from
interact with the main door.
Spire caretaker, maybe.
Just press random buttons. There'll be a bit of a edit here.
Grant me access? Logic.
So once
Seriously?
we've just
She has
randomly
no way to do things
interacted with
without
that,
help. Must be
we can
frustrating
head
for
to
her.
the left of us,
Could we
which is the
create
door we
another
need
hybrid?
to go through.
Logic and
There'll
empathy?
be a bit of a long dialogue,
Like how you made me. I could give it a try.
but
Stop,
these
stop.
keypads are like the
Very
Simon
big
says
I will
says
run a logic and
keypads.
empathy configuration as long as you
Some of them I
promise
get wrong.
never to
It's
allow
terrible.
Pal here to do any reconfiguring of our processing.
Deal.
I don't think that smart lady likes me very much.
Hello, Addie. Where do you want to start?
Can we start with the security door to the settlement elevator?
They are encrypted. It would take me days to work out the pattern.
Is there any other way into the settlement?
There is a room off to the side that does not have an encrypted entry. Perhaps we'll find something helpful there.
So you can open these ones?
They have simple passcodes. I can retrieve and play back for you. You will need to enter the sequence manually.
They start out easy, but then they start like getting a bit more complex when we get to the wishes. I say complex, it's about 5 things you have to memorize. Okay, so now we're in this room. Just trying to remember what room this one is because we do enter quite a few of them.
This looks like
Okay, so
another
yeah,
control
it's the
room.
main room here. So we've got to interact with all of these computer stuff.
More missing equipment.
And at this point, it's best to make a backup save as well. The reason for that is we want to get an achievement, but we don't want to go that way. So we have to make a backup save. But I'll explain that more
my
in
comm
part
device can be
4.
calibrated to
So
connect.
just make sure you make a backup save, which I will show you in a moment. But interact with all of these
These are data
computer
banks?
things.
Yes, they contain flight records to and from the Spire.
Anything interesting about the records?
The bookings seem to be coming from internal servers, meaning the trip planning and coordination is all done here.
Where are people traveling from?
Everywhere. Destinations seem very evenly distributed throughout the solar system. There are records here of people who have occupied...
Go to this main computer here where we have these like little mini game things.
You got it.
I'm trying to talk a little
Do
bit
you know the Spire's
quicker
capacity?
because I know that I've only got a couple of minutes left of this guide.
There are millions of names here.
Millions.
Well done.
If a million people cycled through here, no one could have lived here that long.
A few weeks at most, by my estimates.
I find these mini games quite tricky actually because I'm a little bit forceful, a little bit too heavy-handed. Okay, so we're going to turn around and interact with this map,
So, Everett was a worker, or
and
a
then I believe I'll
colonist who
be
lived
making a
here.
backup
Is that enough for you,
save,
Logic?
Hardly. It does nothing to explain why Grace would be
which
calling
is
here.
easy. We
So we'll
quit
need to
to
find a way up to
the
the third floor.
menu and
Perhaps we can find one on the
we
Cyran
start game
across from the
and we
console.
copy the file
Right.
to a new
What are we
slot
looking for?
basically. So,
Grace
but
processors
anyway,
are
I will
located at the top of
demonstrate
the
that.
steps, as might be expected.
But
It
I'm
is
going
also
to
an
end the
impossible
commentary here
machine
because
computer.
I'm just
The
like
beacon is
watching
the
the
key
timer
gadget.
tick down.
You must go now
So
to activate
hopefully
the
I'll get
beacon and call the
what
masses
is this
back to the
part
spire.
3. So hopefully I'll get
Just
part
a few
4
minutes ago,
out
you wanted me to leave on my
tomorrow.
ship.
The beacon
Just
is
got
the
to edit
answer.
it and
It
do
has
a
always
commentary.
been the answer.
Anyways, please give me a
Okay.
like and
Can you
subscribe if you don't
get me to
mind.
the beacon then?
And I hope you've enjoyed the guide
Control?
so far.
Control
Check
will not
out
be able to
my
override
channel for
security.
more
Then
guides
we need to
from
learn
Game
more about
Pass
this.
and
Here's
many
the room
more.
where Everett once stayed.
Okay, so I'll leave it here. Take
Maybe
care,
we can
everybody.
see
Bye
what's
for now.
balcony. Possibly, but I don't see a viable route to get there.
I can see apartments.
Those are on level 2.
Well, if we can get to that balcony, maybe we can find a way to level 3.